Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Bedeck and today I'll be doing a beginner-friendly start to finish install. This wig comes courtesy of Gorgius Hair and they sent me this beautiful 22-inch closure wig. It's really fun because the texture is like a Bohemian vibe. You don't really have to add product, you don't have to do much. It just has a beautiful soft wave texture to it. And it's almost literally like the boho chic vibe where the more frizzy and big it looks, the better. So really there is minimal maintenance with this one. I'm going to be doing a minimal install with the Ebin glue, or it's like a glueless adhesive, this one here, and then I'm going to just do a little twist to the back. Look how well I was able to blend the hairline as well as the parting and make it melanated like my complexion. So if you're interested in seeing all the details and everything we did to complete this look, keep on watching. Okay, ladies, let's jump right into it. I love the holographic box from Gorgius Hair. This is the wig straight out of the box. We're rocking with a Bohemian texture today, which is something that's very new. I'm loving it and I'm going to show you why I love it so much in this video. We are doing a 5x5 closure, which if you know me, a 5x5 closure is my favorite lace because it's just an easy, realistic, everyday look for me. It's very easy to take on and off and just keep up with during the week with my kids. I'm going to go ahead and customize it before the install. I'm just taking this cream concealer from, I believe this is Ruby Kiss. I'll have it linked in the description box with my exact color that I use, and I'm just buffing it mostly into the parting as well as the hairline. This is going to warm up the lace and make it perfect and match my complexion, and it's definitely going to turn it up a notch, and you'll see in just a moment. Let's go ahead and pull my natural hair back into a loose ponytail and put the wig cap back on. Let's go ahead and install the wig. I like to put the elastic band on first, the back of the wig on second, and then the front of the wig on third, and then you have it on. This is what she looks like on, and you can see how warm the lace looks now, and it's just perfect. You don't necessarily need to purchase a lace tint. Whatever you have for foundation and concealer typically will work and give you a great result. I'm showing you a detailed look at the hairline, the parting, as well as the length of the hair. By name, this one is a luxuriant and soft Bohemian 5x5 closure lace wig. I love this texture. This is my first time trying this texture, and it honestly is literally going to be my favorite for spring and summer. Let's cut off a little bit of lace so we can see. Now let's go ahead and customize the wig. Now let's go ahead and cut off the rest of the lace. I was going to go ahead and tweeze and customize it, but I honestly realized it didn't need it at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and bond her down. This one does fit glueless, so you don't have to. When it comes to a glueless wig, typically I like to bond it down the first time, and then throughout the week, that lace will still be tacky enough to where it'll sit on your head how you want it to and look like it's bonded down. I don't know if that makes sense, but trust me, just glue it down that first time, even with your glueless wigs, and it kind of will add a little extra grip to it so that, you know, it just looks a little bit more melted and it looks like it's coming out of the scalp. Here I am sectioning out what I'm going to use as baby hair. Now it is a lot more on the thick side, so if you want to go ahead and tweeze or thin it out, I'd recommend. I'm blow drying that adhesive in. Honestly, it could have air dried and it would have bonded down perfectly, but just, you know, taking my time and just really making sure I do this install very detailed. Now I'm going to do the dynamic duo. You guys know I love that wax stick paired with the electric hot comb. This is going to help also to melt the lace into the hairline, bonding it down and then really pressing out the edges. Definitely will make it look super thin and neat and literally like it's coming out of the scalp. I'm also going to press the baby hair. When you have baby hair, if it's tamed and it's curled, that's what gives you the best results and makes it easier to install or style your baby hair. Also, before I forget, I do have a coupon code with Gorgius Hair. You can enter Ashley25 at checkout and you'll get 25% off. You can also follow all of their socials. They're on TikTok and I'm sure they're on Instagram. So all that stuff is in the description box for you guys to check out, as well as a direct link to this wig. I did create a TikTok version of this install on my TikTok, so you can also find me there. I'm Ashley Bedeck Official on TikTok, and I love to do videos there. So I'm going to start doing some of my hair tutorials there as well because it's super fun and I'm enjoying TikTok so much. So now that I've went ahead and took my time with the dynamic duo, let's go ahead and work on the baby hair. I did cut the hair much shorter, and then I'm going to curl the hair away from my face with this mini flat iron. Now you can find these on Amazon, affordable, and they just work to really make the hair a lot more wispy. Today I'm going to pretty much use edge control on the hairline, so they're not going to be as wispy. But if I would wanted to, I could have definitely left it wispy. I'm using this edge control from bedeck because it's my favorite, and also it comes from my line. I'll have this linked in the description box as well. And I'm just applying it to the base of the hair and using the comb on this edge brush to kind of like push the product through. Now, I did feel like the baby hair was too thick and too long, and so instead of tweezing it out, I just cut it short. I definitely cut it way shorter than I was intending to, so you're gonna see how like disgruntled I was, because I was like, wait a minute, why did I do that? But honestly, it came out perfect. When you see the end result, you'll see that I really like the way it came out. I just feel like around the beard, or this second swoop right here that I'm working on now, that definitely needs to be thinned out, and I'm going to do that off camera, but you guys see what it started out as. So since I messed up the first swoop, I'm going to have to mess up this one to make them both short. And just swoop it until I get the desired look. Sometimes you will work on baby hair and it literally will be like 30-45 minutes later and you're still working on it. So just understand that a lot of the time that first install is going to take a little bit more patience. And from there is more so just maintenance. Once you've got your baby hair set how you like it, your parting set how you like it, the end set how you like it, everything set how you like it, it literally is just going to be super simple to maintain on a daily basis. I'm going to repeat that dynamic duo along the parting. Again, you do have 5 inches of parting space going back. And because we did go ahead and tint the lace underneath before, you guys can see it already matches my complexion. So if you want to leave it like this, you can. Of course, I'm going to turn it up before I exit this video, but this is a great start. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn it up a notch. I'm going to use that same product I use underneath to put on top, and this is just going to make sure everything looks great. Be sure when using products on your lace up top to kind of use a rag or whatever you have to kind of like buff it out and push it in, if you will. I'm going to repeat that step, but at this time I'm using a foundation powder along the hairline, and this makes it look like I have like really made this one come out of my scalp. And this was the finished look. Absolutely gorgeous. Nothing needs to be done to the ends. 10 out of 10. Okay, it's 4:06 and I have to have the kids, the girls, to gymnastics by 4:30, so I'm gonna head out and we're gonna resume later. But this is what the wig looks like on. It's a beautiful install. I love the way I installed this wig. Closure wigs is actually 1:50 in the morning. It is many hours later. I was able to install the wig, went out and did some gymnastics. I took the girls to gymnastics, came home, had dinner, fell asleep and took a nap, did some other things, and this is what the hair looks like. I've just been laying on it, hanging on it. I haven't done anything to the length of the hair at all, like not even a little bit, and I love that for me. So this is a very innovative texture. It's called Bohemian. So this is a 5x5 closure. I think it's 22 inches in length, and the texture is Bohemian, and I love this for me because, again, you guys already know I'm a closure girl. Give me a closure with a nice texture so that I can just make sure this part is laid down, make sure the parting is flat and put together, and then I can go. Like this part here, if I can avoid doing anything to the length of the hair, that's literally right up my alley, just because it's more realistic for every day. I'm not necessarily a morning person or an early bird. So again, let me just be able to put my little adhesive along the hairline, put my milk belt on top so it can naturally air dry, and we are in motion. So I love this for me. Let me show you the texture from the back. So typically with texture hair, again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. This is my vibe. Even like the frizziness of it all, I just like this for me personally. But if you are more a polished person and you want a little bit of definition, I would say co-wash the wig. A lot of the times washing and condition the wig before you even install is a key to really adding that moisture in at the sink. And that way the hair will, you know, it'll have motion. But if you just want a little hack to like refresh the hair, like if it's too frizzy for you and you kind of, again, want a little bit of more definition and polish, you don't have to get the hair like soaking wet per se, but go ahead and get it nice and damp and saturated. And then you can add a little bit of product. I'm pretty much completely out of mousse, but it's okay because again, I don't have any interest in necessarily like adding product. I like the texture as is and I really just don't want to change it. But again, adding that definition and that sheen, you guys see already the transformation. Just adding a little bit of a product in there to lock it in. And I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but this gave like the look that I was going for like my Pilates class. Oh, dropping the box. You know, before it looked like I'm going to Pilates, I'm running errands, I got the kids, I got my like my Alo or my Lululemon workout set on, and then now I am ready to go out and I kind of just again want a little bit more adult definition. So I'm probably gonna just do 2 twists. This is a closure wig, so I do like to do baby hair with closure wigs to help it to look a little bit more like a frontal, but it does stop right here with that line of demarcation. So I'm going to bring some of the hair forward like so, and then I'm just going to do some twist on each side. And these are pretty much like flat twists. You take it around. You see how I pull some of that hair forward to kind of camouflage where the lace stops. And then just take it around and I'm going to pin it, but for now let's just use a clip. I can do the same thing on the other side and then we're going to pin them back. Okay, so for this one, you can go one of 2 ways. You can use bobby pins like so, or you can use rubber bands. Try not to use like the big scrunchies because the hair is so small. This is gonna be way too bulky. These are perfect because you don't have to soak them. They just don't break as easily. And then I just like to tie it around. And that is pretty much it. This is what it looks like. But you guys get the picture, and the messier or the frizzier it looks, the more like it goes with that bohemian style. So I definitely love this for me. You can even take 2 pieces of hair from here and make the little bangs right here and kind of like wet them and scrunch them so they have that perfect bohemian wave. But let me know what you guys think of this one. I did mention this one came from Gorgius Hair, and you guys already know I work with them all the time. They have the signature holographic packaging, and then you get the white dust bag with the green straps. You also get your wig caps, and then you also get a holographic zip pouch that is reusable, so you can definitely turn this into like part of your travel and stuff like that. And it does come loaded with some goodies, and I'll share. You have an elastic band in there. You have some bobby pins in there, and these are perfect because you can do the style that I just did with these. You also have these 2 cute little pink clips, really cute. Baby hairbrush, periwinkle, how do you say it? Periwinkle blue is one of my favorite colors. So this is really, really on point for me. And then you also have a tweezers, which I need a fresh pair, so I'm gonna actually leave that right there. And yeah, this one took minimal effort. I love that for me. I definitely highly recommend. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Ashley Bedeck, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.